Let's begin the show with the first question is, Craig, give us, people in Bangladesh, an introduction of who you are, please.
Okay. Well, you got it right. I was a technical advisor for the first movie, Fast and Furious 1, and the second movie. And then I helped with finding certain cars for use in Tokyo Drift. I
Mm-hmm.
also owned the orange Supra from the first movie. This was my personal car, which
Mm-hmm.
Universal had rented from me and then used it for the character Brian Spillner, of course, we all know. And then
Mm-hmm.
my Skyline GTR, which looked like this before the movie.
Oh,
When they
wow.
when they rented it, they turned it into this.
Which is still not bad.
Well, let's just say I didn't agree with the modifications, but basically it was my job to work with Universal's production team, and
Mm-hmm.
in particular the people who were actually installing the parts on the cars, in order to say, hey, these are the types of parts we should be looking for and getting. And then I would call these companies to see if I could get these parts, if we can get them for free or we can get them for low discounts, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And picking out the body kits for the cars, picking out the wheels for the cars, the wings, all the accessories that we would put on the cars. It was also part of my job to find the cars that we would actually use in the movie. So I spent a lot of time with Universal's production team going over, hey, these are the cars that you
Mm.
should consider using in the movie because these are the popular cars in the tuner world. So that
Right.
included cars that everybody knows: Honda Civics, Honda Integras, Toyota Supra, um Nissan 240SX,
Mm-hmm.
kinds
Mm-hmm.
of cars. And so my co-technical advisor, RJ De Vera, who was instrumental in helping with these casting calls to get these cars up to Universal's offices. Every Friday, we would show up with a new batch of cars, and they could choose from those cars. And they rented most of the cars that the actors drove from private owners. So people like me, we basically hand over our keys, and they pay us for the use of the car, and then they
Right.
change the car. Sometimes they painted the car. Most of the times they painted the car and put different decals on it, sometimes different body kits. For example, the Supra that Universal rented from me looked like this before the movie.
Oh,
That's what it looked
wow.
like. And then you can see it's a very modest body kit, a very modest wing on the car. And then after that, they did this. A little bit different.
A little bit different.